This is KCCK's Culture Crawl. I'm Dennis Green, and my guests today are Susie McGrain-Hopp and Stan Wiederspan from the Gilded Pear Gallery and the Stan Wiederspan Gallery in Cedar Rapids, respectively, here to talk about a holiday open house. First off, welcome. Nice to have you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dennis.
Back here at KCCK. You struggle, I think, sometimes with what to call these events, because traditionally it's called the Gallery Walk.
Or tour.
Or tour, but of course that presages that galleries are all within walking distance of each other, which they aren't. And then sometimes I've seen these called the Gallery Night, but this is a daytime event.
This is a daytime event. So we're going to do a holiday open house.
Open house. I like open house.
There you go.
So that should cover everything, but it's a daytime event. So.
We've finally settled on the way to handle it from here on out.
Yes.
I'm just going to call it the open house. So this is, of course, you represent two of the galleries, but there are two or three others who are involved too that we're going to talk about.
There's 5 total.
All right.
So we have Art Cellar that's involved, Corner House Gallery, Gilded Pear, of course, the Modern Gallery, and, of course, Stan Wiederspan Gallery.
All right. Well, let us start with, since y'all made the trek in, let's start with your stuff first. So, Susie, tell me what's going on at Gilded Pear this weekend.
Well, we're calling this kind of event the Cocos and Cookie and Shopping event. And so I have a sort of a trunk show featuring Cedar Rapids artist Sharon Burns-Knudsen, who does
Love her.
Lots of very beautiful, very colorful pastel works, local scenes. There's scenes from Ellis Park, from Palisades, from Bruce Moore Gardens, all sorts of lovely different scenes, and it would be local that people would recognize. And most of these are small works, so they're great for holiday giving.
And now, of course, I want to, before we leave Gilded Pear, you're talking about what's going on at the open house, but you actually have a reception tonight. We should plug.
Yes, I do. Tonight we have Mary Zieren's show. It's called Full Throttle Color because she does very, very colorful abstract pieces, and we have the reception tonight from 5 to 7.
Okay. And Stan, what's going on at the Wiederspan Gallery?
Well, we're very happy to not only have works by our regular gallery artists, but we're showing a number of new artists who are doing really interesting pieces, ranging from hand-blown glass, which is really beautiful contemporary glass, wonderful new ceramic pieces. One artist does traditional ceramic forms, bowls and vases and things. The other creates these interesting, whimsical architectural structures ranging from little cottages to castles and things like that. We have a new artist who's doing fabric work that it leaves the gallery about as soon as we get any of it in. It's really spectacular new work. And we have a new artist doing wonderful handcrafted boxes out of exotic woods. So, and one of the artists is doing hand-painted silk scarves. So in addition to the traditional things that a gallery shows, we've got quite a variety of different kinds of items that make for great gift giving, and that's the idea at this time of year. So we are loaded and ready for company.
Packed to the gills.
We are.
So one of the reasons why you all the galleries can do this cooperative marketing effort is because you each, while everybody does artistic things,
right,
every gallery is different, and just what you two have described in the last couple of minutes, I think we've demonstrated some of those differences. But take just a minute and kind of articulate what you think the particular niche or aim of your gallery is that kind of that does set it apart and make it different from the others in town and around the region. Stan, go first.
Well, you're right in saying that each of the galleries has its own personality, which is why it's so interesting for people to visit each of the galleries. And when we have one of the gallery open house tours and people circulate, they discover that we all have unique situations. I suppose in one case, in one way, my gallery is unique in that I'm an artist and my studio is there, and so my own work is there. But we have such a diversified group of artists that it's not just about paintings, it's about all of the various things I've described. So it's a pleasure for people just to come in and browse around and see the variety. And you certainly don't need to be an art expert to visit any of the galleries. That's important to notice.
Because I'm not, but I love coming to the galleries.
Everybody is welcome, and
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I guess that's the other thing we should say. It's not snooty at all.
absolutely not. It's most of these open houses are like parties. People just really love it. And, we're very pleased to cooperate with each other and present these situations.
And Susie, you worked in different art galleries around the community for years and years before opening your own. So how did that inform what you wanted to accomplish and set out and present at Gilded Pear?
Well, when I decided to venture off on my own, I had a definite idea of kind of the look that I wanted for the gallery, and then I kind of handpicked a lot of the artists that I wanted to bring into the fold. And so it's definitely a very contemporary bent gallery, but we also have wonderful landscape artists like Fred Easker. Lee Kimball has just joined us. He does a very good pastel artist. Marsha Wegman, really well-known artists in the community that are very, very strong artists and just well-received.
Talking with Susie and Stan from their respective galleries about the holiday open house, which is tomorrow during the midday. We'll talk hours here in just a minute. Now, there are 3 galleries participating that we have not mentioned, but I know, Susie, I think you have information on what those galleries are doing.
Yes, the Art Cellar will be open from 10 to 1, and he's going to just show his regular artists that he has in his gallery. Corner House Gallery will be open from 10 to 4, as well as Stan and I will also be open from 10 to 4 that day. And Corner House will be featuring their regular artists that they have for the holidays and for regular galleries. And then the Modern Gallery is open from 9 to 1, and he's showing his photography work.
Okay, Bob's photography work, which is awesome.
Yes.
All right. Well, now, of course, admission is free, but we do have some different hours.
Yes.
Different galleries are open different hours, so you might want to check the various websites to make sure that you don't arrive too late someplace.
Yes, and also visit the Facebook page, the Art Gallery Night. So
Okay.
Cedar Rapids Art Gallery Night Facebook page.
Excellent.
So you can find all the details there.
And I'm sure that people can come to your websites for more information as well, and those are...
www.gildedpeargallery.com.
www.wiederspangallery.com.
I like logical and simple website addresses.
Yes.
That's the way to do it. Well, thanks so much for coming in, and good luck. I hope it's a fun weekend, and people go home with a lot of art gifts for their friends for the
That's
holidays.
right.
Thank you very much.